What's going on, YouTube? It's that black dude. I got another little video today for you. We're gonna talk a little bit about Diamond and Silk and about just why YouTube and Facebook don't quite want them around. What is the appeal behind these two old black ladies that everybody seems to have fallen in love with? So, well, without further ado, I don't have any intro. Let's just get right down to it. So Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk were just two black ladies who decided to step off the plantation. They got back into politics when Barack Obama was getting into office, and they decided to see what all the hype was about. They decided to ask some questions to see why we vote a certain way, and they didn't like what they found. They didn't like the history of the way we were voting and the people we were voting for, and they decided to make a change. Fast forward 8 years, and there was another guy that came along that they liked, that they really clung on to, and they started being kind of like cheerleaders for him. And apparently they did a little video, got popular, went viral, and so far the rest is history. Well, doing all of that history, these ladies have made their rounds around TV. They've been all over the internet, and they made some really good, tight friends in the news industry. Friends with really good, credible sources. They've also been fortunate enough to meet their hero, the president. Well, I can't call him the hero, their hero, but they really like him. So, but they were able to meet the president and spoke with him a few times. And of course, the president was nice to him. So what makes these ladies so dangerous? Well, I hate to say it, but they're black. They're not extremely well spoken. Just like me, they just talk like regular people, which is now dangerous, because back in the day that didn't used to be dangerous. People be like, oh, they're not sophisticated enough. And number three, they're women. They're black, unsophisticated women who voted for Trump. And as they were making their way around these different TV shows, these different arenas, these news reporters would have them on and try to make these women look like fools. They talk crap about them and then have them on the show. And a lot of times they'd hit them with stuff going on that the women didn't know anything about. And then sometimes they'll stumble around on the topic, because most of the time they would stumble around on the topic when it came to the president or Hillary. And Diamond and Silk would eat those TV show hosts up, make them look like, oh, we done screwed up now having these women on the show. And the conservative audience loved it. And they might not have all loved it for the good reasons, but they loved it. They ate it up. They're watching these two unsophisticated sister girls school these so-called educated TV hosts all over CNN, all over ABC, all over CBS, whatever other news networks they got out there. They're watching these two old school ladies destroy these news reporters with facts. They didn't have all that sophisticated, I'm gonna say this here and make you think this and then ask you a question and shape your opinion before you even answer type of talk. Now they just tell you straight out, so and so is doing this and this is how they're doing it. This is what they're doing to do it, and this is what's going to happen. And and they bust you up with the facts, and you can't argue against it. And that's appealing to a lot of people. It's appealing to them because a lot of people still tune in because they want to see them women make a fool of themselves. And over the years, them women have gotten better and better. Their speech pattern has gotten better. Yeah, better than mine. Their sources have gotten better because they've made good friends over the years in the news industry. Like Sean Hannity, who's pretty much spot on with his sources. And see, that's the thing. When Sean Hannity goes off the air, you've missed Sean Hannity. You missed his show. You have to tune in and have to go and find it. You probably have to pay for it. But these chicks right here, because a lot of the material that they bring to the table is exactly the same. You don't have to go looking for it because they're doing this on their own, pretty much. Their sponsors, the few that they got left, you know, that's how they get their cash and donations and stuff like that. That's how they get their money and stuff. They're doing this on their own. They're putting it out there. And if you're following them on Facebook and they're going live on this here stuff as they find it out, they're spreading the news to you, the people, that's not getting spreaded on TV much. So, you're getting Sean Hannity style news from two regular black ladies that a lot of people tune in to see make a fool of themselves while getting their behinds schooled straight up. People are tuning in and getting straight up shut down like, oh my God, these women know exactly what they're talking about. Then you got some people that's watching these women, and this is just my opinion, but I know it's fact as well. But then you got some of these people that's watching them so they can say, I'm not racist. But while they're doing it, they're getting the benefit of getting actual knowledge. Again, these ladies typically cover stuff that you're not going to see on TV. A lot of stuff don't even hit Fox because, well, a lot of hosts on Fox won't touch the stuff that they're talking about. These ladies here, they're going and talking about the Russian collusion, dropping the names, pointing the trail, laying it out there. And they're doing this on Facebook Live. And you got all these hundreds of thousands of people following them, watching it, learning stuff that they didn't know otherwise. Whether they came there to watch them because, oh, I like these girls, these sister girls, you know, that's girl power. Whether they're watching them in a positive light or a negative light. It was the same thing when they would stream live on YouTube. And they had arguably a bigger audience. Possibly a bigger audience, I'm not sure. But it was the same thing over there. YouTube, who picks and chooses what content they want to be shown, they're not picking anybody, you know, that's gonna give you really, really, really accurate news and information about the things that are going on. Nope. They're gonna show you Jake Paul or some world star hip hop crap or the fake news. You know, it's just like I got subscribed to CNN auto subscription after doing the story on the Clintons. I got an auto subscription to CNN. Those are like the last people I would subscribe to. And they, Diamond and Silk got kicked off of YouTube. Their stuff got demonetized. And so now Facebook is saying that these ladies are unsafe. And the reason they're unsafe is because they're appealing to so many people that have never been into politics. They're breaking it down to where even the kids, my kids, can probably understand it. They're breaking it down to where even an elementary child can understand the stuff that is going on. And they're entertaining while doing it. To some people. And they gotta be shut down, and they gotta be stopped. And they gotta be made an example of. Look here, black women, you do not step out of this comfort zone, this box that we put y'all in, you stay over here. These ladies are not any more or less educated than Whoopi Goldberg or Cheryl Underwood or anybody on the talk. Those twins, Tia and Tamara, well, maybe less educated than Tia and Tamara. But when it comes to this here political stuff, probably even more so educated. The history lesson that these women had given us on Facebook was so in-depth, so great. Names, dates, who did what. It was incredible. And they're only getting better and better and reaching more and reaching more and reaching more and reaching more and more people. And they're going to keep on reaching more and more and more people, because Mark Zuckerberg, you done screwed up by screwing with these chicks. Because see, a lot of people still watch Fox News. And they went on Fox to talk about how you singled them out as being too dangerous for Facebook, when we sit up and watch people having intercourse on Facebook. I've seen it multiple times. Oh, I love that. I mean, you shouldn't be watching that kind of stuff. Seen people get shot, like the guy here in Houston. Just watched it. You watched that old 80-year-old guy got shot in the head. When the other dude went crazy, it's like, say this name. What name? I don't know who that is. But that's the reason you gonna die. And he shot that dude right in the head. You watched all that stuff on Facebook. But when it comes to politics, oh no, Diamond and Silk, not them women. Nah, they ain't too dangerous for Facebook. Can't have that going on. These two black women and had the nerve to step out of the shadows. And I'm not even saying that they have a mass appeal to black people, because, well, it wouldn't matter if they did or not. We're only 13% of the vote. Even though Trump did get a large majority, one of the biggest portions of, if not the biggest portion of the black vote that any other Republican president has had in modern day history. I'm one of them. But we're only 13% of the population, so we're not that big of a deal. We're not gonna be that big of a deal. Get that ass on her. Unless we start running down to the abortion clinic and letting these racists, that racist foundation just kill us off. That's more stuff, damn. That's more stuff that Diamond and Silk talk about and expose. You know, stuff like that that you don't get educated on. They're not going to talk about that on the news. They're not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but they'll talk about it all day long. And you can tune in and you can watch the stuff for free. Anyways, YouTube, Facebook, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. Google, they're doing everything they can possibly do to shut down all this conservative information going around, being spread around to you. They're doing everything they can do to suppress it, because they got another election coming up. And they want to be sure that you don't get the information that you need to make good decisions. They want to make sure that only their narrative is spreaded. They want to make sure that people like Diamond and Silk don't get those views, don't get to spread the word around. And they want to make sure that we stay dumb so that we elect criminals, which is why a lot of people are still whining that Hillary did not win the election. I mean, come on, I did the Clinton kill list update, and there's still like another guy that got added to it after I was done. I was sick when it happened and I didn't do the video, but you can go look that up yourself. That was a long video too. But there was another guy added to that list. This lady here did all kinds of illegal crap. All kind of people dead behind this lady. Taking in all just millions and millions and millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation. Robbed Haiti of all that earthquake money, and people were still whining and bitching that she didn't win the election. They're saying, oh, well, Trump's evil. Trump slept with somebody many years ago. Who cares? I'd much rather have him in there. I feel much safer with him in there than somebody who sold 20% of our nuclear weapons stock to a country that doesn't even really like us. She sold that stuff to Russia. I'd much rather him be in there than somebody who's friends with the Iranians who said they're gonna blow America off the map. I'd much rather have him in there who said, you know what? America's spending too much money and they're taking too much money from you. We don't have a taxation problem. You know what? People like me, just like he said, people like me, we can pay more taxes. Even though, you know, whatever. I'd much rather have him in there than some actual real criminal. All the false allegations and stuff, yeah, Diamond and Silk, they be debunking all of that too. Just like those 13 women that was hired in Los Angeles to come out and speak against him, literally hired through Craigslist. Bet you didn't hear about that on ABC or CNN. No, you heard the women, but you didn't hear about the fact that there was a ad that was going around on Craigslist for these ladies to be hired and say this stuff against Trump. You didn't hear that though. Oh, but Diamond and Silk, they're exposed to it along with many other prominent conservatives. Anyways, that's just my unbiased opinion about Diamond and Silk. These ladies are getting blackballed, and it's unfair. They deserve to have their voices too. As they said, if you're going to create a platform for everybody, then the same rules need to apply for everybody. Mark Zuckerberg didn't say that Facebook was going to be for just liberals only. But from the look of it, and looking at the data, and looking at these people's traffic coming through, it's exactly what it is. It's a liberal platform for liberals only. I get all kind of Occupy Democrat crap pop up on my page all the time. I'm not even a Democrat, and I get all that crap popping up on my page. I don't hardly get Allen West post anymore, and I have him and Rush and Diamond and Silk, along with some other conservative pages that's supposed to pop up first. I barely get that stuff. But what I do get a bunch of is that when I went on eBay and I looked up a new remote control car, something like that, or some car parts, I get those advertisements on my page. Or I get some crap that don't even apply to me. I had some advertisers pop up in my messenger that I want to download these black emojis. Oh, because I'm black, I want these black people emojis. No, I don't. I want the nice yellow ones, like everybody else got. I don't want the black ones. Get your black ass out of here with that shit. Because I'm black. Don't bring me that shit. How stereotypical is that? Oh, man. Anyways, YouTube. I dropped these boys off at school. Want to say hi?
Hello.
Want to say hi?
I just said hi.
Alright, wave. No, you probably did. You only get one of y'all at a time. Go ahead, but drop these kids off. And let y'all go. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.